There's 20,000 repossessed vehicles at the auction today for sale. Are we in trouble as a country, or is this normal? My boots on the ground. I spend most of my days at the auction buying and selling cars. So I have a larger insight than a lot of these guys who promote their propaganda and try to sell you a program. So I'm going to show you the nitty-gritty of what's real with the repossessions. There's actively 20,361 vehicles this week at Mannheim Auto Auction up for sale. Right? This is a true fact. This is pulled from Mannheim's website. What I found interesting is Bentley only has 2 cars that have been repossessed for sale. That's pretty good if you ask me. Ford, that's a pretty big number. That's a pretty big number. And mind you, today's Wednesday, so Monday and Tuesday, they already sold all their cars. This is the middle of the week. Lexus, this is throughout the United States. They're doing pretty good. They only have 54 repossessed cars. That's not bad, Lexus. Maserati and Mazda are doing pretty well. These buyers are not getting their cars repossessed. This is impressive. This one here messed with my head a little bit. Westlake Financial is a substandard bank, so small dealerships like myself use it, and it's really meant for challenge credit or small dealerships. They only had 1,700 repossessions. That's not a bad number, figuring they're 90% of the business for small independent dealers, and independent dealers outsell new car franchises 10-1. So Westlake is approving the right customer. Even though we think a 520 is bad or a 499, they have an algorithm that's telling us this customer is going to pay because they don't have that many repossessions, and this is a pretty good number. And there you go. That's what's going on in a small nutshell of the repossessions at the auction right now. These are cars that people haven't paid, banks have picked up. They run them through the auction and hope to get their money back. The truth is, I've been in the game 14, 15 years. The number's always the same. There's never been, from my experience, a spike in repossessions. Now, I know we're scared, and I know there's talks of hard times coming up, and I know there was massive government layoffs and mass deportations, but the reality of the repossessions are, it's always been this. There's always been a ton of repossessions. I've never gone to the auction, and usually they run 500 today, and there's 5,000. It's never been that. Never. I have never met a repo guy that's too busy to pick up my repos. So I think people like to scare Americans into being safe. And, fear sells. If I was telling you, oh my God, the country's in turmoil, my video would do better. But I'm telling you the truth. This is just a normal Wednesday.